folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on the runner-up of last year's national championship, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Let's get into it, boys. Let's go. And we start off on D. That's absolutely sensational.
And the Huskies will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff late there. He'll start from the 25. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
The short hands, it's Wiggins. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught quickly. Change of direction. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Huskies looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's done. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And the defense brings him down.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they're trying to punch it in here. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on fourth and goal.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size. He has instincts. He gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. As the first down is still going. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
It's a shotgun run call. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to scramble. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
But when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They had been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Juked one tackler and picks up first-down yardage. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first-down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown.
Oh, sure.
That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's done. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Wiggins. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a hand on it. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get it down after a short return, but the offense will go to work for the 44. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes a handoff. Inside the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
But a quick stop by the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the game. Come on! Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball.
Bad read.
Downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. He's at the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half.
Well, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
God, I'm getting so nervous, bro.
Second down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties.
Still in the driver's seat.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Oh, man. Okay.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes.
Excellent.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid.
Stop throwing scaries, man. Stop throwing scaries.
When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The offense really clicking here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open down.
Come on! Come on!
Washington as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. 21-14. So the The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Now it comes out to 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend the time. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Defense is coming after him. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Sack sets up a second down and long. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. It's Wiggins. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring it down at the 16. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the 3rd quarter going. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Hey, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down. throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the safety blanket.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? But again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Using his legs, it's Cunningham. Has a lead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, if you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Washington offense retakes the field here. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it and pulled down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Wiggins.
I'm literally pushing it, though.
Much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks them down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time, good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown.
Come on!
And they jump on top here in the second half.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Too smart.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Starting at 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He gets loose. Picks up the first, looking for more.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of the offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal. First and goal, handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decision here, especially with third down coming up.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. On the move now. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And we're going to throw now on first down. Good completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Wiggins. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Comes up with the catch. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's done. They bring him down after a short gain there. Just a
Good job there by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the ball. They don't block the defense, so they show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's going to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Oh my God, Pinato.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down to Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing. Nice catch here.
The biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Washington. They jump on top now.
Let's go.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. Lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now he comes out with 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
No way he runs that much, right?
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the grab. Solid tackle, able to get him down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick catch. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit. That incompletion.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught, can he get in? Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
All game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. And now a crucial PAT attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's done.
Ah, shit.
At the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Nice grab. It's Wiggins. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. The completion makes it 2nd and short. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. Grab near the sticks. It's short. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. They pressure him and get it. Lost back to the 7-yard line.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking the sack.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Sack on back-to-back plays.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
Let's see what the call is on this critical third goal. They try to punch it in overtime. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams.
We got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Trying for a pick six to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play. Keep hope alive in this game. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And now the defense will spend time out to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So we'll set up now for a field goal to win the game, a moment every kicker dreams about. He got it! A walk-off winner in overtime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fuck. Man.